Okay, hi YouTube people. So this is the second of my reviews of these Aubit sound packs. I did the first one a couple of weeks ago, which was the Garrix one, kind of based on Martin Garrix kind of stuff. So the second one is called Plume, Volume 1. So this is kind of like based around Flume kind of stuff as a producer. So this is what you get. You get 50 Serum presets, 1 Serum noise, a load of drum samples, 55 of those, 25 vocal chops, and 25 MIDI files. A bit of a description there about what it all is. And obviously, you can read that yourself if you just go to aubitsound.com, and you can have a bit of a preview thing on there as well. So let's go over to live, and actually, let's excuse me. There is actually a preview thing on here, which we'll stick in live. We'll have a listen to it kind of in context. Okay, so we'll just kind of, so we've got just this MP3 that comes with the thing as a bit of a demo. So let's have a listen to a few bits of it. So again, this was sort of obviously all made with the Serum loops that are in here and the vocal chops and samples and so on. Okay, so yeah, pretty sexy. If you're after that kind of vocal choppy kind of vibe, then you don't need to look much further than this. But it's not just all about that. I mean, the Serum presets are pretty cool. It's probably worth getting just for that. So contents wise, as I said earlier, you get 55 drum samples. So they're broken down into hats, kicks, percussion, snares, and toms. So I've got a few kicks in at the moment. Just turn this up a little bit. Okay, so yeah, a variety of kicks, all very, very usable and sounding pretty cool. Let's have a listen to a few hi-hats. Again, very exciting, I know. Let's listen to a few hi-hats. You've heard one hi-hat, you've heard them all. Well, you haven't actually, but anyway, yeah. Okay, again, it's standard stuff. What we got in the percussion section, because let's have a listen to these, because I'm always a big fan of percussion. So I'm kind of almost doing this. The last one I did, I'd kind of been through the whole thing before and I'd listened to it. I've not actually done it like that on this one. I thought I'd approach it slightly differently, and I'm kind of listening to it at the same time as you. So we'll see what it's like. Okay, yeah, some nice usable blips and bleeps and stuff in there. What else have we got? Let's have some snares. Again, let's just drag them all in and we'll have a listen. I mean, they are, as I said on the previous one, they're very nicely recorded, I have to say. They're not going to need a lot of work in your production, sort of EQ-wise and all that kind of stuff. So listen to a few toms as well. We've got a few in here. Okay, some nice kind of electro-y kind of toms and stuff in there. I'll come over to the presets in a second. Let's just have a listen to the vocal chops, because that's kind of like the on the main body of it. Let's have a listen to the wet ones. What I'll probably try and do is I'll just get a little groove going with these. If you watch my other one, the review on Garrix, I did load all these into my Deluge as well. And kind of put them in a hardware setting. I'm not going to do that with these, but yeah, nice reverb. Yeah, again, this is the kind of vibe that you shut up. If this is the kind of vibe you're wanting for in your productions, they do sound very, very cool. Right, let's Okay, let's just try and get something going with these. Okay. All right, just gonna get rid of that, and I'll kind of just make a little drum groove and put a few vocally things in and see what they kind of sound like all put together. Okay, so I've just put a blank drum rack in, and I've just dragged a few of these samples in at random. We got that kick, that snare, little tom, and we're going to use that as a hi-hat. So let's just get a standard kind of groove going. Okay, yeah, a few too many. That's great, a few too many kick drums there. Right. Okay, and then what we'll do is let's do a few of those with some of these vocal loopy things. Yeah, nice. I mean, I can kind of see some great inspiration straight away with those. We've also got in the pack, as with the other one, if I just go back here, we've got MIDI loops and some Serum presets. I'll kind of cover those in the same kind of thing. I think there's 50 presets. We've got there's an art, basses, chords, effects, leads, and plucks and synths, and so on. And there's one noise. I'm not a big user of Serum, so I'm not entirely sure how it works, but enough to review this. And then we've got a load of MIDI loops, which again I think are great starting points for tracks. If you're kind of stuck for a bit of inspiration, stick one of these in and see what you come up with. And again, they're kind of within. Obviously we've got the key and the BPM that we're in. Obviously the BPM doesn't particularly matter because it's MIDI anyway, so that's not particularly an issue, but we've got some chords, leads, plucks, synths, and so on. I've stuck a few of those in here. What we'll do is let's just turn the drums down a little bit, and I'll kind of go through a few of these and a few of the presets so you can sort of hear the different things we've got. Okay, let's try a few of the different presets out that we've got. So I've just loaded all the presets into my user folder. Let's get some bass going. I'm just having a look if yeah, they are. Yeah, I was looking at the vocal chops to see if they are in a certain key as well, which is quite useful. Good bit of useful information there. So what's that in B flat major? Have I got one here in B flat major? Probably not. I've got B major. Right, let's just do it the other way. But anyway, yeah, I mean, it's useful that they're obviously all arranged in key and BPM. But again, you know, if you're using it in Ableton, then BPM is not a massive issue because you can warp them and speed them up and slow them down anyway. So what I'll do is let's just go through. So I think you get the idea of the kind of thing you've got in the vocal choppy things, and there's some nice stuff in here. You know, these are going to work better with different presets on your Serum, or again with any soft synth. It doesn't have to be Serum. But let's go through. Very sinister. What I thought I'd do is go through a few of the presets in Serum. So I'm just playing these off push for now, so just so you can get an idea of what they sound like. If you're a Serum user, then these packs are really, really cool. It's very nice. So let's just scroll through a load of them. So we're into the chords now. This is kind of like a almost like a sequenced chord kind of thing, which is nice. I'll page it. Very nice. Ooh, yes, I like that one. Lots of effects. Let's see what else we've got. Let's go down to a classic 808 sub. Let's see how that stands up. Not bad. Yep. I mean, you know, if you're kind of particularly going for that sort of EDM kind of sound, really, really cool packs these are. So there we are. That's it. Hopefully that gives you a reasonable insight into what is in the Plume pack from Aubit Sound. Reasonably priced pack. And they've got a big selection of stuff on their website as well. So go and check all of that out. You can listen to demos of them all. And yeah, very, very much well worth checking them out. All right. Thanks for watching this one. And I will see you in the next one. Cheers.